Brisa, you sang, was it 3 or 4 songs as a lead vocalist on the most recent album? How many were there?
Um, I think just it was just one full song, and then I sing another part in one of the medleys that we do, the last medley. I sing a song in that one as well.
So what was it like to be able to stand on your own vocally on several occasions for that album?
First, it was a dream come true. I love recording vocals. I think it's probably my favorite thing is to record vocals. It's very challenging, but also fun. And I just love working with Jose. I love the feedback that he gives me, and I love trying to grow more and add more to especially feeling. And he just has great feedback of what to do with my voice. So recording is always something that I really look forward to. Voice for voice. Yeah, it was just really fun and challenging as well. I really enjoyed it.
You mentioned the feedback. What was some of the feedback that you received that has helped you improve as a vocalist in particular from Jose?
I would say phrasing. That's kind of the thing that I struggle with a little bit. Yeah, just phrasing I feel like is what I struggle with a little more. So Jose will always show me really great ways to phrase the songs that I'm already used to singing and how to make it a little more different, how to change it up. He also just shows me different ways how to sing than I normally do, that I'm used to. Yeah, I would say that that's what he shows me the most.
On Flor del Viento, there's a moment in the chorus where I think it's a D6, it's a rather high note. You're going from the chest voice to the head voice. How many times are you doing that in the studio to make sure that you are in tune and just reaching that note as best as you can?
I definitely practiced that note a lot before going into the studio. I practiced the song as much as I could. It was in my head constantly until I got into the studio. So when I was already there, I was prepared to hit it, and thankfully this time I did. It wasn't too difficult to do it in the studio because I had already been practicing it so much. But yeah, I definitely had to be perfectly in tune and as much as I could be for that part.
And on that song, how is it challenging to sort of walk a line between being very technical and doing everything correct while also not losing the interpretation, because all these songs are meant to elicit a certain emotion, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's another thing that I personally always have to really look into, as well as when I'm learning a new song or singing a new song for the first time. I really have to, me personally, study the lyrics, and I'll read them and really know what I'm talking about, try to at least understand. So again, by the time I get into the studio, I can try to already have it in my head how I'm going to sing it with the emotion as well as being in tune.
Speaking of transmitting emotion, when you're on stage, how do you ensure that the audience is receiving what you want to give them through the interpretation of the many songs that you sing and play?
I would say just trying my best to, again, show the emotion so that even if they don't understand the words, they kind of see what we're doing with our hands, what we're doing with our voices. If it's a slow song, if it's a fast song, really go off that and really show with our bodies and our faces, if we're smiling, if we're not, if we're serious, and just really using the hand movements to really show the audience what we're singing about and what we're performing.
So when you're on stage, Reyna, quite literally, there's more movement.
Yeah.
Right, whether it's with the hands or with your bodies. And so what do you make of that aspect of the performance? Is it difficult to make room in your mind for that sort of thing on top of singing correctly and playing the instrument correctly?
Yeah, I think that with all of that, it's, again, us practicing just so much until we get to the stage. And then it's more about having fun instead of remembering our notes, remembering everything that we have to do, that we're always rehearsing, all the technical stuff. By the time we get on stage, we just have to be having fun. We're dancing, we're smiling at each other, we're interacting. So it just comes naturally instead of just thinking and being nervous about what we're playing, what we're singing.
And as a group, is there like a moment where someone before a show will say like, hey, let's remember to have fun, if nothing else?
Oh yeah, we do that, and then we also love to pray right before we go on as well. So I think that really gets us into the headspace too of just being grateful and being there together and empowered, all of us women on stage together. So that really puts us in the right headspace to get on stage, have fun, and that we're just a team and we all love each other and have the best time on stage.
I want to conclude talking about the Cerritos presentations that Reina will be participating in on the Mariachi Christmas tour. That's Friday, December 6th, 7th, and 8th. What's unique to you, Brisa, about those shows?
To me, it's performing all the Christmas music. That's more unique since it's new music that we don't really ever perform until that show. And we always maybe learn maybe one or two new songs, new Christmas songs every concert as well. So that's what's really unique is all the music that we do. And it's not as mariachi usually. So playing it is usually different from our mariachi style. So that's really fun as well to do and more unique.
And what do you want to leave the audiences with through those three shows in Cerritos?
I just hope they make the best memories with our music and with the beautiful show that they put on with the dancers and all the Christmas music. I just hope they all have the best memories from our show.